horror film Roulette right here. Critical Me review checked in. It was Eric Douglas. It's an interesting review. Good job, you guys, man. This is his film couldn't have been in as far as an entry because it's like just shows you where the bar's set. Doing 5 minutes.
He always does a fantastic job.
Appreciate that.
Yes. And then we had some medicine. We had some medicine involved today that, you know, I want to thank you for that and creating Eric Douglas here. It's like going into another room and it's like, yes.
Yeah.
So watch.
Courtesy of Grimace.
But reviewing a movie, horror film after smoking, usually people want to watch comedies.
Hey.
Right?
That's why in April we got it going.
And I think that's going to be a let's have a smoke before going in and watching all these comedies.
So for the comedy roll, we need a comedy pre-roll. You know what I mean?
Oh.
More like
so it
comedy
shall be,
pre-roll.
and so it shall be. But I want to say this, with a horror film Roulette and smoking, with the strand that I smoked, I feel like it definitely put me on the edge a little bit more.
Okay.
You know how sometimes like people say, oh, you could get paranoid when you smoke.
Right.
Well, when you watch horror films, it kind of brings in a little bit of that energy. Ghost spirits, you know, the jump and everything like that. So for people who are sensitive with that, I feel like it enhanced it a little bit for me, but I was also distracted, and I was trying to write titles down, and then you get... See, the great thing of a movie is it puts you in a thought process as well, so sometimes I was thinking about other things while these movies were going on too, but smoking, I would recommend all of your friends smoke the same strain. Don't smoke a bunch of different things. If you're gonna smoke together, I think make that happen to where everybody's kind of on the same vibe. So Grimace delivered. What was the strand of the one that we got?
Gas Face.
Gas Face is the name of it. Yeah, Gas Face.
Gas Face. Well, it fit this. I think that we should do something with allowing people to see these short films because these need to be seen.
Oh, they'll be out there. Posted, online.
Which is going to be great because I think people need to see these. And I was inspired that maybe we should talk to them and have some of these shorts playing, one or two, a couple of them before a film even starts, to see if they could get some advertising in on there. Interesting how the ratings came through when I rated the films on story, entertainment value, performance, artistry, and vibe, each on a 1 to 10 category. And to me, I felt like adding in the humor of some of these films, really feeling the element of fear in some of these films, and then to what level people achieve these things. Like to me, this is Eric Douglas. So Eric Douglas gives 10s. The other guy, he doesn't give out very, very few 10s. So to me, if I get it, when I'm judging so many movies, if it gets a 10, there's something that stood out about that. And my takeaway initially from these films is I would like some of these films to go to another chapter. Let's see what happens next. You had a short film, you've got this world that you built. Some of these characters still could have more story to tell. And I'd be interested to see how these people could go into the metaverse and some of the survivors of setting some intentions for the journey that they're going to go on. So that's my initial takeaway from with this break, and I'm going to do some adding of the tallying of all of these things, but this is a shit show. I'm on 4 pages going on right now, and besides that, watching these films is inspiring thoughts of other things that I'm just jotting notes down. Great to see the talent of people making short films, and when you make a short film and somebody says, let's see what happens next with this thing, you're doing the right thing. And that's one of the things that my takeaway on these 5 minutes is I'd like to see more. If you had a budget, if you had maybe more of a budget, there's a power in building a world as a filmmaker. So for all of you filmmakers, be proud of what you're doing, what you've done. We just need to keep going, and good filmmaking can be made anywhere in the country. It's not just certain metropolis places. It's great. This is great to see this right here. I'm glad to be doing a review.